This workshop of the meeting of the Jacksonville City Council will come to order. We have a copy of the agenda for tonight's meeting and would entertain a motion to adopt.
So move.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Next, we have minutes from the December 8th, 2020 regular meeting and 5 consent items. Motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Our first item on the non-consent agenda item is the election of Mayor Pro Tem. Now,
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to nominate Mr. Jerry Bittner, please. Mr. Councilman Jerry Bittner.
Mayor, I'll make a motion that the nominations be closed and he elected by acclamation.
okay,
Need a second?
Second.
second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Welcome as the Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Jerry Bittner.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I assure everybody I'll do my best to keep you healthy.
Mr. Attorney, are you able to give a quick synopsis as to what the duties of the Mayor Pro Tem is?
The main duties is to step in, Mr. Mayor, when you're not available to serve. And it's been called upon in the past, as you may recall, when you might be out because of attending functions or illness or something of that nature, the Mayor Pro Tem steps in. And of course, not only in public meetings, but they're the first one I believe my clerk always goes to if you're not able to do hand out a proclamation or to cut a ribbon or something of that nature. That would be the first in line to do that. But they're actually our substitute mayor when you're not available.
All right. All those in, well, we already voted on it, haven't we? So we can move on to our next item on the agenda. Been here trying to get this thing to work. Next, we have the appointment of the city representative to the Oslo Carteret Craven Oversight Committee, which is the oversees the Dix Crisis Intervention Center.
Mayor Phillips, I'd like to nominate Brian Jackson to fill the seat vacated by Mayor Pro Tem Lazara.
Mayor,
Move
I'd
the,
like to,
move the nominations be closed and the candidate elected by acclamation.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you for offering to do that.
Mayor, would you like me to give a quick overview?
Please,
of
if you
what
would.
that,
Yes, sir.
Involves?
Mhm.
Okay. As the mayor and council knows, there is a consortium of people, including the city of Jacksonville, Onslow County, Carteret County, and Craven County. Each of those elected bodies has one elected official that serves on the board, who is the director of the Dix Crisis Center. Additionally, you have a representative of Onslow Community Hospital and Carteret General Health Care. So those entities are the ones that adopt the budget. They're the ones that oversee and receive reports on a regular basis. You're each provided with the minutes, and Mr. Jackson, I'm certain, has already been looking at those responsibilities. It is something that has been very beneficial, and I believe that you're going to find that Mr. Jackson's already well aware of what these responsibilities are going to be.
Just wondered for the benefit of the TV audience, if you wouldn't mind explaining the purpose of the Dix Crisis Center.
There is currently in the state of North Carolina only 2 methods that have been available to the public when you have alcohol or drug issues or when you have mental health issues. Those have primarily been a public hospital or they have been the detention facilities. This community recognized about 3 years ago that there needed to be another alternative. So working with the entities that I just reviewed, the Dix Crisis Center is a 16-bed facility where you can stay on a short-term basis up to 7 days to help get yourself back in balance. from the Dix Crisis Center, people are referred to long-term stay facilities so that they can hopefully get off of their addiction or be able to address any mental issues that they have. But it has had, in the past year, out of the 16 beds available, the occupancy rate has been anywhere from 13 to 16 literally every day. The budget is over $3 million. The city and the other entities contribute approximately $1.4 million. The city of Jacksonville specifically contributes $100,000 a year.
Thank you.
The next item we have here is, for appointment to the Oslo Water and Sewer Authority. Senator Mike Lazar's resignation from the council has created a vacancy on the Oslo Water and Sewer, Board, for one of the two positions, reserved for members of the Jacksonville City Council. Senator Lazar was serving an existing 3-year term that will expire on July 31st of 2021. And by the ONWASA bylaws, they provide for 3-year staggered terms, and any member may be reappointed by their representative government to subsequent terms. Mayor Pro Tem Jerry Bittner is serving an existing 3-year term expiring July 31st, 2022, and is currently the chairman of the ONWASA board. So right now, we're looking to nominate and appoint a member to fill Mr. Lazar's seat on ONWASA.
Mayor Phillips, I'll nominate Robert Warden to fill the vacancy on the ONWASA Water and Sewer Authority, or on Oslo Water and Sewer Authority.
Are there any other nominations?
Move the nominations be closed and Mr. Warden be elected by acclamation.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That brings us to number 9, and this is a appointment to the, well, Senator Lazar's resignation from City Council and the Jacksonville Tourism Development Authority has created a vacancy on the Tourism Development Authority in Jacksonville. His term, existing term, ends on June 30th of 2022. Senator Lazar also served as chairperson of the JTDA, position that was also vacant. So right now we're looking at,
Filling a member.
pardon. We're going to do, we're looking to, fill the one slot, the member slot from the city on that. It's an at-large seat, correct?
That's correct, could be at large. And then the second, after you finish that, Mayor, the council is the authority that appoints the chairman of that authority.
Okay. So let's do the at-large member first. And,
Mayor Phillips, I will nominate again Robert Warden to the Jacksonville Tourism Development Authority.
any other nominations?
Move Mr. Warden be elected to be the representative for the Jacksonville Tourism Development Authority.
Second.
Have a second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Next, we have, you're seeking nomination for chairman, chairman of the Jacksonville Tourism Development Authority.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to nominate Mr. Randy Thomas as the chairperson of the Tourism Development Authority.
Any other nominations?
Move the nominations be closed and Councilman be appointed as chairperson of the Tourism Development Authority, Mr. Thomas.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Okay, so the business is done. Now we have a one city, our city, my city moment.
Mayor, members of council, it has been the historic practice of the city to prepare a calendar that we distribute to all of our residents. This year, over 17,000 calendars have been distributed. You can see the cover of the calendar here for 2021. And what we have found is that every year, the citizens really look forward to this. whether it's seeing pictures of events or whether it's pictures of the environment. We get a lot of compliments for the work that the city and through the city media services does. This year, or let me start that differently. Historically, the fire department has been the entity that has distributed these. Chief T. Tallman suggested that while his firemen enjoy doing this, that other city employees might also. So Chief Yanera spoke up immediately and said he would like to have some calendars for his police department to distribute. Other city employees, here you can see Helen and Kimberly, and the driver in the back is a person that runs the Boys and Girls Club, Keith. They were out in a neighborhood in Georgetown distributing their calendars. So again, this is a great opportunity for marketing the city, and we're very pleased that so many of the city employees are now looking forward to distributing these calendars. I will also say, any person who is listening, if your calendar was not delivered to your house, or if you need one, just come by City Hall or give one of us a call. We'll find a way to get some of the calendars delivered to you. One other thing that I would like to mention this evening, Dr. Washington was not appointed to any of the entities this evening, but we need to reflect on the fact that she serves us in very important capacities at the National League of Cities. I don't want anyone in the audience, listening audience, to think that we do not greatly benefit from the contributions that she makes. She serves on the league board of directors for the National League of Cities. She also serves as the liaison to 2 of the various subcommittees of the National League of Cities. So in addition to being a full-time academician, she has a full-time job as a council member and a 3rd full-time job relative to her work with the National League of Cities. So I know the council joins me in thanking you for what you do at the national level as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Washington. Motion to adjourn.
So move.
All in favor?
A second.
I thought you seconded it.
I'm not gonna second the adjournment.
Your first job as mayor pro tem is to get in line.
You have to give me a tough job right off the start.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.